Good morning, and welcome to Boulder, episode 142. And I'm here with Alan Goyle.
And Travis Robinson.
Excellent.
And we're here at the Boulder City Train Museum. Look at that. There's the trains up there, and then what do we have come down the track here, Travis?
What do we have coming down the track? Oh yes.
Oh man. Hi Deb. Hi Greg. Hey Shannon. Oh, look at this train. It's the Zephyr.
It's the Boulder City Zephyr.
And there it is. There's Ken and his friends. And who's this? It's not Adam. Art, how you doing, Art?
I'm
Art,
doing fine. How are you?
this is your train. Hey, let's look at this train. This is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
What? Tell us about the Zephyr.
Well, this one is a model of the 1933 Pioneer Zephyr. It's in the museum in Chicago now, but it was the first of the diesel steam locomotives. This thing had a top speed of 80 miles an hour back in 1933. It came through here, it stopped in Boulder, and it was on display for a couple days before it headed up to the Seattle World's Fair.
So this is part of our history. So it made one of its debuts here.
Yes, it
The
did.
Zephyr was here. So this is a real celebrity, huh?
Papa Zephyr.
Yeah. So we have Ken in the front, and then back here, I notice, we have Barbie and her friends. A little harder to see. So what scale is this?
This is 1.5.
1.5. So taking scale, what is the top speed at scale that you can hit?
About 5 to 6 miles an hour.
Even at scale.
Yeah.
So if it's not at scale, well, how fast are you going? Like 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, that's about it.
Good. So when you derail, it's not a big deal. It's kind of
Well, it's only a big deal if you don't have help.
hey, can we go for a ride?
Absolutely.
Oh boy. Hey, here's Brad. Hey, Brad.
Alan, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Welcome back from North Dakota.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's South
Dakota, but that's
South
okay.
Dakota. Okay, right there. Okay. Hey,
right.
let's go for a ride.
And we're off.
We're off.
All right. I'm gonna get on. Nope. You gotta go both. There we go. Mounting. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. This is gonna be exciting. We're gonna go through the tunnel.
See you at the station.
Here we go. This is like.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So Art, how many people can you fit on this? A lot.
I can do about 5 adults.
5 adults.
5 adults.
Is
Oh
this
my
an electric
gosh.
motor?
Yes, it is.
Right? Yeah. Ever find a rattlesnake in the tunnel? Okay.
Got a snake in your boot?
Wow, we've got a choice of tracks here.
The far one goes out to the back east loop.
Yeah.
This one
Let's
goes
move up.
over the trestle and back into.
Oh yeah?
But that one needs a little work right now, unfortunately.
Oh, this is great. I feel like I'm on mini Disneyland.
We are busy. Do you mind if I move up one
Not at
car?
all.
Okay.
Not at all. Just go the rail.
Alan's train hopping.
Look at it. Ah! And then as we take a tour of Boulder City, there's the bridge.
Yes, there's the beautiful bridge.
Front is whole. And look at that. Look at that flying near us here. There's a drone.
Drones.
So is this like, is this big boys with toys with money? Or?
It's what you can make of it.
What got you interested in this, Art?
I've been interested in railroading since I was a young man.
Okay.
I've got HO, I've got Lionel, which is another scale, and then I finally, when I got here to Boulder, I got into these.
Is there like, is your family have a history of train? Like Travis' family is a train people.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
I
people.
grew up in a train house.
Train house. Yeah, real trains.
Real train.
Yeah. Well, which train? Yeah.
Well, there was a bunch of railroad ties that were from, I want to say, one of the original railroads from the Hoover Dam. Or, no, they were from the Hoover Dam,
Yeah.
and they got put into basically the back wall of the house that I grew up in.
So yeah, trains are a really important part of Boulder City. Matter of fact, that's why Boulder City was built, because it was easy for the trains to kind of deliver materials to the dam.
Correct.
Right?
Now, I will admit one thing about the Zephyr.
Yeah.
When it came to Boulder City, it got to the bottom of the dam, and it didn't have enough power to get up on its own.
Really? It got
What?
stuck?
It got stuck and had to have one of the large steam locomotives come down and pull it up.
Oh,
The Zephyr had to get pulled.
that must have been done in the press release then, right?
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah. it kind of looks strong and fast, but it's kind of shielded. But wasn't it kind of considered like ultra modern
At
and
that time, 1933, it was considered to be the most modern train there
Well,
was.
look at this trailer. Now
There
we're
we go.
depth defying here. Oh, okay, we're not even going over that. Okay, we're
Nope.
not going over the bridge.
So we won't go over that.
Okay.
This is where we dismount.
We could get hurt.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Mini Disneyland.
What was the Zephyr done at the same time Flash Gordon was happening?
Yeah, I
About
think
the
so.
same era,
About
right?
the same era.
Yeah, Flash Gordon, and you can kind of see like it's like
Boulder
super
City
modern, super cool. An arch villain could easily hang out in this thing, and you know, like, yeah. Well, what else you guys got here? What else you guys got?
Boulder City
Down
Zephyr.
below. Take down a tour over there. I'll bring this around so you can get a closer look.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, come on this way. I'll show you.
Deb, I do not think there's a weight limit. Alan and I are pretty plump.
Actually, these trains will pull quite a bit of weight.
Oh yeah.
How much does it pull?
Well, the smallest train out here right now is my little red one right over here. And I've got 5 seats on it, and it'll actually pull 5 big adults.
Dang.
So we've actually had 5.
That's a lot.
And then this is close to one of the smallest engines we have out here. So
Oh, that is a small little unit.
yeah, so the red engine is actually a Plymouth, which is actually part of Boulder City history also, because the Plymouth was used when they were building Hoover Dam. They used it as a
Plymouth up there.
yeah, the black one up there is a full-size Plymouth, and this one here is just the small scale of the Plymouth. Now both Art and my train are electric. We like them because they're quiet. There's also gas hydraulics, so it's gas engines that drive hydraulic motors that turn them, and we'll show you the different trains we have up here.
Gotcha. Awesome.
You can see what Art's doing now is he's pulling into our roundabout.
Yes.
So he'll pull into the center, and then you can actually spin that around, and that's when it goes to the different spurs.
Yeah, I see that.
So then that way you can determine where your train's going to park.
Yeah, no, it's a little changer. That's pretty rad. So Deb says, I grew up in a train house. My dad, grandfather, and uncle all worked for Boston and Maine. And I traveled overnight in trains most of my childhood. Thank you,
Well,
Deb.
you can travel overnight. Oh, they're a little small. But
Well, actually, it's really neat because his has got full lights on it. So at night, for night rides, his
Really,
whole
you
train
can
will
actually
light
do
up.
it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So this is my little guy here.
What's your little guy called?
Well, right now it's called the Gecko Belt Sandy Flats.
Gecko Belt and Sandy Flats, number
I'm
27.
I'm rebranding it to the Boulder City, so I'll be in
BC.
process of doing that.
was it red or was it all?
It was
black?
actually black,
It was all black.
but we like little red. You know,
Yeah.
we got to keep the red.
You gotta keep a little red.
So when I first got it, it was just the engine, and I had 2 cars with 2 seats on each car behind here. And then since then, I built the last car because you can't have a train without a caboose.
Right.
So I built the back car when the jack tack's on, and built the caboose for it.
Yoda's driving.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at this. Now this is really cool hardware. I mean, where do you get this kind of hardware?
This is just like the real trains. You open them up, and they open and close to connect. And then we have safety chains, so if they do uncouple, the safety chains will hold
That's
the cars
cool.
together.
Why not?
That's
You wanna be
specialized
safe.
mini hardware. That's pretty cool. Very nice.
So yeah,
Little
so that
red.
little engine can pull all these people with one battery. and we've actually run it for close to all day with different people running it, and didn't run out of the one battery worth of power.
Well, how do people ride
Dave.
this? How do they get to ride these things? Do you have to like sign up or?
No, we actually on Saturdays we offer free rides. Right now,
Free rides,
free
huh?
rides
Free
to
rides
all
on
kids and
Saturdays.
adults,
Yeah.
and we've been doing it for quite a few years.
Uh-huh.
And we just haven't come on down, but our track's still in upgrading right now, so we're
Right.
hoping to be ready within at least 3 or 4 weeks, at least try to get operational.
Right.
And then anybody can come on out and ride anytime they want. Come
Nice.
out and take a ride. We're just right below the big trains.
Nice.
And then over here we got some other equipment we can show you.
If you guys want to come out and ride the Papa Zephyr,
train ride.
Boulder City Zephyr, free train rides on Saturdays.
Okay, this is called a speeder.
Speeder.
He doesn't look so speedy. Well, okay.
The way it was designed, this is the front,
Ah.
and
Oh yeah, it's like a
the maintenance crew would sit here, and then
Okay.
they would ride it down the tracks to inspect the tracks.
Uh-huh.
So this is just a small scale. So this is like a self-sustaining little tiny train that you can ride on the tracks.
Right, just to
And
kind of check
they've got
it
just
out.
a little speed controller here, and that allows you to go down the tracks
Yeah.
and to inspect the tracks before the big train comes down.
Oh right.
Okay, there's the speed controller.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And so that's a speeder. Now this is our club train.
The speeder.
It's the Nevada Southern Railway. It's the 1001, which you'll notice that it's the same engine as we have up above.
Really?
So it's the same engine they use up there. This one here is a gas hydraulics. So it's got a gas engine inside here.
Okay. Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, it's like
That's
a
not
lawnmower
electric.
engine.
Nope.
That's not electric.
And then that hooks up to inside. There's a hydraulic pump.
Oh, and cup holders.
Yep.
And cup holders.
Come on here. Ta-da.
And then you have a hydraulic pump that drives the wheels.
Wow.
So this is our club train. This is a very heavy train.
Yeah.
So if
that
this-
can really pull people.
Yeah, this one here they've
Oh,
pulled
yeah, so you
6
got
or
big
8 cars.
lines.
Yeah. So right now we just have one bench seat on right now that allows people to sit on it, and then we hook up, 4 or 5 bench seats to pull them around.
That's wild that these small itty bitty trains can actually pull so many people.
Yeah.
They really got some horsepower.
And then this train here is what we're kind of named after. We're the live steamers.
Yes, the live steamers.
Even though that these are not live steam, but we just happen to have one available today.
Here we
this
go.
This is Larry's live steamer.
Oh my gosh, this thing is amazing.
Down in Maricopa right now having fun with his other train. He's actually got the 844 train. So the big yellow train we have up here, he's got the one that size that says 844. It looks identical to
This
the big train.
size. Okay.
And
So how does this heat up? This is an actual steam engine.
this is a real steam engine.
Right.
So you come back here, and if you look inside here at the controllers,
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, look at it.
Wow.
these trains are made by hand, by scratch.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
it
that
can
looks
take up to
steampunk.
6 to 8 years. Everything works. These valves, they open and close. They operate. The little brake levers close and they open and close.
Oh my
and then
gosh.
These levers will open and close to make the train go.
That is so radical.
How long does it
Whoa.
take to start it up? I mean, you gotta heat it up. How does-
Yeah,
how
so
does it
right,
start the steam?
right here,
Yeah.
just like a regular steam engine, you have to open up your coal
Right.
door
There's a
and,
sternum
You're
in there.
and then you
shitting me.
shovel in coal into the burner
What?
and you start the fire.
Yeah, I can't.
And you have,
What?
Yes, it's coal burning. It's coal burning. So what we'll do is we'll try to get you guys out here when we have the steams operating.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, this is
So-
amazing.
So you come out here and you fill it with water, just like
Yeah.
a regular steam engine.
Yeah.
You fill the coal in here, and
Oh, do you have a
they
water
got little
tank?
shovels.
I mean, a water.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
right up there, that building you're
Oh
looking
my
at. there's a
gosh,
water
that's
tank that actually
absolutely
fills them up.
incredible.
So you shut the little door, and then once you get the thing going, it builds up steam. This is actually a steam whistle. You can see there's a little tiny button right
Oh
there,
yeah. Boop boop.
and then that actually blows the steam whistle.
Oh my
And
gosh, this is so cool.
so you can see all the gears, and you can see it's actually been run, so it's a real train. And the neat part is, let me pull the truck out, because everything is so close tolerance. You can hear the pistons. When I roll it, you'll be able to hear the air.
Oh yeah. There it is. You can just barely hear it.
Huh. With a real cow catcher.
Yep.
Actually, it's more of a rabbit catcher, right?
So this is what our club is named after, the live steamers.
Okay.
So
I can see why.
yeah, we've got a few more live steamers that guys have parked away. It's just hard to get people out here at 5:30 in the morning to set up to get here in time to meet
yeah, to
everybody.
actually do it.
But we plan on, once we get the track opened up, we're going to have an open house and we'll bring everybody out. We'll have the live steamers running.
Yep. For the live
steamers.
For the live steamers.
I mean, that's insanely cool. The fact that you got to put one little thing of coal in there, like get it going. Like,
Right. And all the parts are hand machined, so it's not, you don't just go to a store and buy these.
You have to hand make them.
You have to hand make them. The wheels are cast and then they're machined. These parts were made out of raw steel, and they just grind them down. All the little valves, all the little pieces are all made.
It's all handmade. That's crazy. So custom.
Yep.
Wow.
And then this is a water tank, so it carries some water to help have water to the steam. That's one thing you do, is once you get it up to steam, you have to keep the water in it. Mm-hmm. You don't want to have it run out of water.
No.
That's so cool.
Getting it up to steam. How long does it take to get up to steam?
Some of them take 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not
it's not like our electrics where you just turn the key on and drive.
Yeah, and go.
These have a little bit more maintenance, so that's why these are called maintenance racks. And you pull your train out, park it here, and then you'll start getting it up to steam. Once you get ready to run, then you roll it onto the track and out. And that's why we have so many different ones, so that if everybody's out here, they can park their trains and work on them in the different stations till they're getting ready to take off into the track.
Oh yeah.
Dave, the name on the side is the San Timothy and Live Okrie?
Yeah,
Okrie?
he just recently purchased this one here. So this is new to our club.
What is the San Timothy?
I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with all the trains and railroads.
San Timothy and Live Oak Railway.
Yeah, these guys make up all kinds of crazy names. You know, when it comes to real,
you can make a train like Travis to Allen's House Railway. You know,
this is another bench seat.
Oh.
Obviously, this is a little bit more
this is
cushiony.
This is like a massage
club
table
one. Yep.
train.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could like here and get a back rub.
While you're riding.
We might have to make those options available in the future. So this is a trolley train based on the electric trolleys. You know, where you take these up. And then
Oh
we get the
yeah!
power
Look at
from up
that.
above.
There it is. There's the top
And
little
this is
trolley
the little
deal.
controller that we would just use this to control it. You've got your power on. You got light switches,
Nice.
horns. And then go
That's
forward
important.
and reverse.
Train guys are really into horns, aren't they? Yeah.
Actually, even though we're a small scale railroad, we're still required to do everything based on real trains.
Oh, really?
You have to use the
Okay.
same whistle blows. You have to keep
Well,
the
of
same
course.
distance. You have tracks. It's just everything's scaled
You need to
down.
get a license, like a little
Yes.
license.
Not only do you have to have a license to drive it, you have to be qualified, pass a written test yearly
Oh, really?
Wow.
to drive them.
Jeez.
But like the live steamer has
Is
to
there a
have.
sobriety test?
You have to make sure you're sober when you take it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, if you can't get your train from your container where it's stored onto the rack,
Oh,
then you
can't
probably shouldn't drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a way to drive. Well, you got started up.
But the
After you start up your train for 20 minutes, you might be sobering up anyway.
Yeah,
right?
that's but the steam engines, they actually have to have the boilers inspected, just like the
Really?
big trains. And that's
Wow.
why, because steam engines, if you don't inspect the boilers, that's where back in the old days they had problems with the boilers blowing with too much pressure
Have
and
we
stuff.
had any boilers explode, just for the record?
No, we haven't.
We don't yet. Okay.
We're doing pretty good here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So this is just a trolley. It's an electric train.
The
And,
CB and W29 Texas,
I have no idea.
something like that.
Yeah.
CB and
We can open
W29.
this up and show you what the insides look like.
Oh.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Very
So
cool.
this is the inside of a electric train.
Oh
This
yeah.
one has 2 batteries.
Yeah.
Here's the big bell.
Oh wow! Wow!
And then
Wow!
the air horns are here.
Oh, it's all about the noises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just
There's a
matter-
reason why they made everything mandatory.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you're gonna be out here in trains, if you can't blow a whistle, then what's the fun?
What
Come
are you
on,
doing?
really. Yeah.
So Dave asked, how heavy are the train cars? About
They all vary in weight. This one here is probably about
that one.
200-300 pounds or more.
200-300 pounds,
Yeah,
really?
some of them,
Oh,
like
wow.
the steam engine, that's
2-3
all
guys
steel.
can
They
put
get
them
up
on
to
the derail.
800 pounds.
Wow.
Wow, 800 for they can get up to.
Yeah, with that steam engine because
They
it's
need
all
more
solid
guys
steel.
when they derail.
Yeah,
becomes
when,
a
if
problem.
they derail those, it's a lot harder. My little red one probably weighs close to 200 pounds.
Okay.
So it's small. It's got one battery, but there's a lot of lead underneath there to give it extra weight.
Yeah.
And that keeps the train on the track. because you have to remember we have steel wheels here and we're running on steel rails.
Yeah.
Well, the rails up there are aluminum, but these are steel. So there's no, the only traction you have is the weight pushing down on it.
Yeah. It's all just weight friction.
But we have some exciting stuff coming up. Our west loop is being redone. We're putting new tracks down.
Nice.
And Zach Inman has been helping us out with his Zach of all trades. He's been coming down here and donating his time and his Bobcat and his services.
Well, so these are all train tracks over here, right?
Yeah, these are all, we're getting ready to
Okay.
build tracks.
Yeah, these are the
ties.
yeah, the ties. There we go. That's the word I was
And
looking
here's
some
pre-built tracks over
Right.
here.
Oh wow, yeah.
Quarters
check
of
it
the
out.
house is made out of these things, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's the back of my house.
Small house.
Oh, here's the tracks.
Yep.
So hold
Oh,
on,
very
these
cool.
Tracks now. These are. What scale is this? This is a neat track.
They're all 1.5 scales.
1.5. Everything's 1.5.
Yeah, these rails here are what they call 1-inch rails. So it's 1 inch tall. There's 7.5 inches between rails. That's the distance that our trains actually run.
Okay. Wow.
And then these are the straight pieces and those are curves.
All right. So I see you guys don't have like hammers that you're pounding stakes. You
No,
just
but-
kind of like screw them in.
Yeah, we
Just
get the power drills and we just zoom them in.
Yeah.
And so we build these up and we have these jigs over here. So what we do is you grab your
Check
wood
it out.
from this pile, you grab your wood timbers, and then you come over here.
Now we're gonna learn something. See,
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
learn something every day.
I was
from
wondering
Bold
how you
Boulder.
made it the same every
Okay,
single
let's
time.
Let's learn how to make a.
So
Wow.
here, I'll get 2 more just to make it look good.
Check it out. Okay. This is the template.
Basic train making.
So this is your
train
train-
track jig.
It's your train jig. So you basically go ahead and you put your boards in. This keeps them all in line. So now you know your distance is set.
Right.
And then you take your rail.
Right.
And then this is made so that the rail goes here, because there's one on the other side. What it's designed for is it's called an offset.
Yeah.
All right.
So you want this one longer and this one shorter. So when this side of the track hooks up to that side, it has the opposite side. So you don't want the split to be on the same board,
Yeah.
because then that'll cause the trains to jump.
Gotcha.
So by doing an offset, it allows the track to be smoother, so the wheels hit one here and then one there.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
So it makes the train ride a lot smoother.
I guess it's kind of a
Interesting.
learning process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely.
is this like the first train tracks built by non-Chinese and
It's possible. Yeah, we actually have a small group. There's probably about 14 of us total that come out
Oh
here.
yeah.
And it's
And where are they from? I mean, this is great. I mean, it's part of the neighborhood. They come here. They all volunteer, right? So you guys
Yes.
have a relationship with the museum, right? So
yes,
how does that
we're
work?
part of the Friends of Southern Nevada Railway.
Right.
Okay.
We're part of the Friends, but we're actually called the Live Steamers.
Right.
So we operate under the Friends umbrella. So
Right.
you basically can come down here and join. I think memberships cost $20 a year.
Yeah.
And that basically helps cover insurance while you're out here on
Oh,
the
yeah,
museum
yeah.
property.
Yeah, what could
Okay.
go
So
wrong
it's
kind of
it's
thing,
nice to have the insurance
Yeah.
to be covered under that.
Right.
But then so basically we're out here on Tuesday mornings from probably about 8 till about 1 o'clock, and that's when we work on the trains and work on the track. And then normally when we're running, we'll be out here Saturdays and holidays giving free rides to all the kids.
Nice.
Great.
That's great.
Yeah, and we're strictly, what we do is when we give rides, we just ask for donations, and people give us, $5 or
Oh yeah.
whatever they
so
can
can
to
they
help
ride
out.
as much as they want? So if a kid comes up here, you're like, I want to ride.
He wants to
You
keep
just-
doing circles on the
just go
Zephyr.
circle on the ride, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So a person can ride as long as they want,
Oh, yeah.
and it's as long, because sometimes we get lines, and now with all this the COVID stuff, we have to actually spread. So
Oh, yeah.
you can't put 6 different kids on
Yeah,
one
on a
car.
single. Yeah.
So now
okay.
you got to have one family per car
Gotcha.
to
Yeah.
keep the proper distance for people to go ahead and be able to safely do it. But like I said, we're hoping to be running soon. We're out here working 2-3 days a week now, trying to get the track up to speed.
There's a lot of activity. There's the
There
rail
is.
riders, and then you have the trainers running the actual train.
Yes.
The railroad passes, right?
Yep.
You got this going. I mean, this place is the happening place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
there's
on
a
the
lot
weekend, you know.
happening.
It's a hidden secret. People don't realize how much train stuff we have here, because and they still have the static museum up there too. So,
Sure.
So even if the train's not running, you can come out and walk in between the big cars,
Right.
and then in one of the other passenger cars, they actually have the smaller gauge trains inside
Right.
there, a little setup that you can see them run around.
Right. Well, no, this is great, and it's free. Except if you want to donate, there's the credit union
Oh yes,
right
ATM
up front.
right over there.
Pull up your money, donate, and then $20.
Yeah,
Right?
It's a no-brainer.
it works out nice,
This
you know.
is a no-brainer. Well, this is going to be such a cool spot. This is going to be a frontage
Yes.
road. Plus, we have the Boulder City Parkway now has the bike trails.
Right.
Are you guys having more bicyclists coming down here and stuff? Have you
Yeah, we're
noticed
getting more traffic on this back road, which is going to be nice too, because once they put the road in, and RTC is working with Boulder City, and the museum, it's on museum property, so they're working together with Boulder City, which is working with RTC,
All right.
to get this road in, because it's all part of the linear park project that the train museum is putting on.
Okay.
And that's why we're trying to make this west loop the showcase. So we're, you know, they're going to be putting in a walking path that you'll be able to walk in the circle. We're going to get a gazebo in the center, like a covered gazebo like this, so people can actually come out here and have a picnic and ride the trains.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then just south of the big circle on the west loop, I'm building a scale of Hoover Dam out of concrete.
Oh wow.
So it's going to
Why
be...
not?
It's
These
gonna
guys
be,
are ambitious.
Why not?
In our spare time.
Yeah, like, let's make the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Let's make Hoover Dam.
So we're going to make a little Hoover Dam, and I'm going to make the mold and
Put
reverse.
water behind
and,
it?
Well, what we're going to do is we're not going to put water. We're going to take river stones and paint them blue. So this is the
good enough.
desert. This is the desert.
Yeah,
Since
water,
we haven't had
water smart reservoir.
we haven't had water in what 220
Yeah,
days.
yeah,
so
that's
I don't think we'll pour
Full
water
wa-
onto
full
the
water.
desert. Yeah.
Be cool.
So we're going to put fake water in.
Okay, go.
You know.
Well, Brad, this was great. This is why we're the greatest neighborhood, Boulder City.
We do
right?
have the greatest neighborhood.
We got like trains, man. We got dams. We
Yep.
got full water. Okay, so next week we're gonna go see Jill. We're gonna find the Lost Chamber. It's out in the hills.
The Lost Chamber.
Yes.
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce. We're gonna go visit
The Lost Chamber of Commerce.
We're gonna go visit the Chamber of Commerce next week. Okay, with Jill. Okay.
We'll send a treasure map for you to find it.
That's right. So episode, what is it, 141?
142.
142.
142. We did it.
Dang it, it's almost like 3 years.
Bold Boulder.
Yes.
142.
Boulder.
Excellent. Coming a long way, guys.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Brad. Yeah, you set up our website. You set up everything. I mean, we're just like,
He set up our backwards words on our.
oh, yeah.
No, thank you, Brad. Episode 142, Bold Boulder.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.